This is the story of the last of the Babylon stations. The year is 2258. The name of the place is Babylon 5.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrew and today I'm going to be checking out some more Babylon 5. I'm on Season 1 Episode 16, Eyes. So hopefully people don't start losing their eyes. But anyway guys, thanks so much for watching and let's just get straight into the episode. Hey. Fixing up a motorbike? Where would he even be able to use that? Maybe they got some kind of track in here somewhere, but I doubt it.
And what can I do for the Minbari?
Shal Mayan will shortly be returning here. In light of the incident which occurred during her last visit to Babylon 5.
Is that the one that got stabbed? I'm terrible with names.
I mean, we're talking liquid cooled dual overhead cam, 16 valve, 1052 cc inline 4, twin ram air induction, 6-speed gearbox.
He has no idea what he's saying.
Huh? A vehicle. Perhaps I could be of assistance.
Well, at this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
It'll be fun if we get to see him riding a motorbike. If they ever get it fixed up.
Most of the personnel will be no trouble. This one, however...
Anything you can't handle?
I don't have to handle it. Her record's spotless. There's no need to include her.
That's not your decision. And she will be included.
When do we begin?
As always, Mr. Gray, when the time is right.
That's not mysterious at all.
Mars Command has confirmed that the attack on Station Phobos is tied to a series of terrorist incidents directed against Earth Force.
Okay, terrorists again?
Some even more radical than Free Mars. Earth Force is concerned that Babylon 5 will become a source of arms for these groups, and so am I.
This time we're dealing with Mars terrorists?
You like it?
It beats the kick in the teeth.
How about Commander Sinclair? Does he beat a kick in the teeth?
Do I know you?
Aaron Franks, Quartermaster Corporation.
This dude trying to find a way in?
I'm trying to find out everything I can.
Well, I'm trying to eat my lunch. Quietly.
Sorry to bother you.
On to the next guy.
The motorcycle was often seen as a symbol of independence of spirit, freedom, sexual prowess, and rebellion.
Sexual prowess.
Okay.
Rebellion.
The first thing he got out of that was sexual prowess, with a little bit of a rebellion.
Some guy named Aaron Franks has been asking a lot of odd questions all over the station.
What kind of questions?
About you, about the station. He arrived 3 days ago from LaGrange 2 with another man named Harriman Gray.
Yeah, those two didn't do too good of a job keeping quiet.
Yes, we're hoping to get a military supply contract with Babylon 5.
Then why haven't you spoken to Commander Sinclair? You've been here for 3 days.
Working around everybody else. I guess they were looking for leverage.
It's Colonel Ari Benzain, Earth Force Internal Affairs.
Your eyes?
I'm an internal investigator.
Okay.
Mr. Gray is a military specialist from Psycho. We're here to make a special investigation of Babylon 5 command staff.
Okay. We haven't seen much of the psychic that's on Babylon 5. It's been a while. I forgot what her name was. I think she'd be involved in this episode.
My authority comes directly from the Joint Chiefs of Staff. I'm not here to persecute anyone. I just want to ask some questions and clarify a few details.
I doubt that.
Regulations prohibit the use of telepaths in command-level investigation.
There are new regulations,
Okay.
Lieutenant Commander Ivanova. And under them, all staff must submit to telepathic scan as part of an official investigation.
The hell I will. Psychor may be running the rest of the world, but I refuse
Ivanova. I'll check these new regulations, Colonel.
Looks like Psycorps worked their way into these kind of investigations. Gaining more control.
I will not submit to a telepathic scan, Commander. It's against my person and my principles.
I don't like it any better than you do. Enough people have played with my brain already this year.
Yeah.
Return to duty. I won't let it happen. To either of us.
He might need someone to take a look inside his brain, get an idea what happened with his missing time.
Commencing. Transfer will take 1.4 hours.
That's a long time to transfer some files.
While that's working, load interweb program. All info on Colonel Ari Benzane, Earth Force Internal, and Mr. Harriman Gray, Psi Corps Military Specialist.
Yeah, I'd definitely be checking them out too. They're very suspect.
Lieutenant Commander?
Civilians are not allowed on the observation dome without authorization from Commander Sinclair. Please go.
That's interesting. A lot of people seem to walk in here all the time.
I dreamed of being a combat pilot. Built models of every space fighter that was available. I collected squadron patches. It was all I ever wanted to be. When I was 16, I applied to Air Dome and I was accepted. Talent manifested itself the first month. And
Then he was forced to be in a Psi Corps.
it's not easy to have your dreams snatched away just because you're different. And I didn't take it very well. Then the Corps came. They said I could still serve in Earth Force as a Psi Corps liaison.
They don't get many options when they get the psychic powers.
But he's going to insist that everyone be scanned, and it's just easier if you accept that. Now, I give you my word. I'll respect your personal privacy. The only thoughts I'll be looking for are those concerned with your duties in Earth Force.
That's definitely not going to work for her.
Scanning my mind to prove my loyalty. It's not only invasion of my privacy, but my honor. If you enter my mind for any reason, I will twist your head off and use it for a chamber pot.
Yeah, I believe her. I wouldn't be digging around in there.
These Vorlons have been trouble ever since they arrived.
Yeah, well, they're like that.
And yet Commander Sinclair made no protest against their actions in the Deathwalker affair. Odd, don't you think?
Yeah, nobody knows what the Vorlon are up to. They're just kind of allowed to be here for some reason.
We've rewritten the book a few times to make B5 work. They made a few enemies along the way. You know what's happening back on Earth, on Mars, all over the Alliance. Off-world groups are screaming for independence, Earth Central's falling apart, anti-alien groups are spreading their poison everywhere, on and on and on. Guys like Benzane thrive in that kind of climate.
Oh, yeah. Well, chaos is the ladder. Everybody's trying to make a move.
Embark on a journey to your quarters so I can get some sleep.
Please forgive me. My enthusiasm for this project has made me insensitive to your needs. I will leave at once. When may I begin the work again?
If I kill him, I would start a war. Come back after 1200.
Domo arigato.
I think that dude might be more interested in the motorbike than he is.
Bad. Not bad.
I hope that dude gets a chance to ride it by the end of the episode.
Mama?
She's having a nightmare.
Will it make the voices go away?
Hopefully that dude Gray is not in here.
Mama, don't let them do it! Don't let them!
Don't interfere, soldier. The Colonel insists.
Okay.
Only one way out.
I don't know if he's actually there or not. I'm not sure if they can do that. But they probably could.
She'll be fine. Now, do you hear the birds?
Only one way. Mama? Lights.
I wonder if she has psychic abilities. Maybe she's just keeping them hidden. For good reason.
He said the Colonel will insist that I be scanned. I cannot allow that, and this is the only way to avoid it without putting you in a bad position.
Forget it. I refuse to accept your resignation.
She cannot allow that.
I won't have the Psi Corps probing me like some sort of a lab specimen.
And I won't have you ruin your career or leave Babylon 5. You're too important. Besides, I found a way to avoid the scans within the regulations.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, she got out of that one. I was pretty sure that Sinclair was going to come up with something.
Why are you so afraid of being scanned? Surely your mother must have made contact with your mind at one time or another.
Yes, she did.
Well, that's probably why she doesn't
Can't
want
imagine what it's like to share your own mother's love for you, to feel it in your thoughts. No one's ever been that close to me, Commander. And no one must ever intrude upon that memory, especially Sinclair.
I wonder if that's all it is. Which is a good enough reason not to let anybody in there. Maybe she's trying to keep it hidden that she's got psychic abilities too.
I need to know everything about him, including his secrets.
You know Psychor rules prohibit deep scans.
Don't be naive, Harriman. Psychor wants this as much as I do. Sinclair got one of your people killed.
Psycho was trying to get all the dirt they can on Sinclair.
They clearly state that telepathic scans are allowed only to determine the truth of specific charges brought in an internal investigation. They are not meant as a blanket for loyalty checks.
Yeah. He was trying to sneak one past them.
In case you're not familiar with it, it requires a hearing before 5 senior officers. Until such a hearing is held, I am within my rights to refuse a scan on myself or on any member of my crew.
Yeah, Daddy has 5 other officers on his side.
About the regulation, even Psychor doesn't consider it a carte blanche rule.
I don't remember asking for your opinion, Mr. Gray. Very well, Commander. We'll play your game for the moment.
It really seems like this dude has a personal grudge against Sinclair for some reason.
As for Psychor, I doubt you really know any of our people well. Especially Ms. Winters.
You're scanning me.
I'm sorry. The thought of Ms. Winters was very loud in your mind when I mentioned Psychor. I couldn't help but pick it up. Please, forgive me.
Yeah, he's getting...
Of course, she must have been in your mind numerous times before she was given to sleepers. Your mother.
You are never to discuss my mother. Ever!
He's still scanning.
Is that clear?
You gotta be careful.
Sit down, Commander. You haven't been dismissed.
Hell I will. You have a complaint against me, make it. Otherwise, this interview is over.
Oh, yeah. Well, Sinclair doesn't like being told what to do on his station.
As of this moment, I'm relieving you of your command pending a full inquiry before a military tribunal.
Yeah, I don't know if this dude has enough power for this.
What's your justification for this action?
Beyond the fact that I'm working with direct authority of the Joint Chiefs, a commander found to be working against the best interests of Earth Force may be summarily removed from his post by a superior officer.
Oh, give me a break. You can't prove that.
Yes, I can, Mr. Garibaldi. Help of Mr. Gray. As I'm bringing specific charges...
No, he's doing this so he can get these psychic to take a look.
Convene here in 1 hour to continue this investigation.
He probably knows this charge is not going to stick. But it's enough to get his psychic to take a look.
I won't submit to a scan.
He'll charge you with insubordination.
And I'll be replaced and dishonorably discharged.
Yeah, she's rather that than get scanned.
Station 1. Ask Major Atombe to take my post.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Ivanova!
She's going to try to resign again.
I've always been proud to be a member of Earth Force, but right now I'd sooner serve them in Bari. At least they've got a sense of honor.
I don't know about their warrior class. We mainly deal with the religious ones.
If I intervene in this matter, it'll cost him dearly.
What? Are you serious?
These investigations have the backing of powerful factions.
Okay.
Look, we know you're doing a good job out there, and I'm sure you'll be completely exonerated of any charges brought against you. And I promise, I'll do all I can to help when the time is right. Good luck, Jeff.
When the time is right. Well, he's definitely going to be found innocent. But I think they're after something else. That's why they brought the psychic.
Another one! Hey, hey, careful.
I am hot. Check out the cute commander.
Oh yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Garibaldi, you're early.
Well, they just cut away from that before it got violent.
Now, you were both considered for command of Babylon 5. Now, he was in the top 10, but you were... well,
okay.
You also have a mutual friend, Bester.
The Psychop?
He assigned Gray to Ben Zane.
Oh, he's just doing this because he didn't get command. He's just jealous.
Are you gonna arrest me, Garibaldi?
Away. I want to live to see the future.
Yeah. He knows it's his battle, dear.
I thought I'd find you here. Talia Winters says most telepaths like to feel the acoustics of a room before they perform a scan.
Hopefully we get more of Talia. It's been a while now. I think the last time we seen her was when she was talking with Ambassador Kosh and that robot thing. Android or whoever it was. Very mysterious things going on with her. And Ambassador Kosh. I think that's the last time I've seen her.
Will you be scanning the Colonel as well?
Now what are you playing at?
You're the commander of Babylon 5 now. The regulation says all involved parties on staff may be scanned, and you're involved, Colonel, up to your neck.
That will be all, mister.
This might end up backfiring on him.
If I were to ask you why you turned a routine investigation into a personal hunt for my scalp.
You flatter yourself, Sinclair.
Do I?
Sinclair's turning in.
Raw when you were passed over for command of Babylon 5. Until your friend Bester thought of a way to get even for you and for himself.
You're insane.
Maybe I am.
Sinclair's turning this into his interrogation.
Honor, freedom, and human dignity when a maggot like you can spit on some of the best officers I've ever served with. All for the sake of your own ambition.
By God, man, I'll have you before an execution squad for this.
For what?
And I deserved this command. I deserved it! But thanks to those damn Minbari, you got it! I know all about you and the Minbari, but you won't be doing their bidding much longer. And all your lies won't change that.
It's you who's lying, Colonel. I can feel the hatred in you. It's sick, it's deep, it's filthy.
In my mind, you little...
Okay.
Stay where you are.
Colonel.
I just pulled out again.
It's over for you, Sinclair.
Yeah, it's definitely over.
I'll have you all up before tribunal. Go ahead, Captain.
He can't get on.
I don't know how he thinks he's going to get out of this one.
It's from a trio of mutineers.
Colonel Payne.
Yep, that was over quickly.
I assume the investigation is concluded?
Yep. He didn't even get a chance to ask Sinclair any questions.
Behold.
That looks a lot better.
You are not pleased?
I said you could work on it a little, not finish it.
I do not understand.
That's what he wanted to do. That's why he got all the parts for it.
Purpose in my life. Now it's done.
I have made a grievous error. Please forgive me.
Never mind.
I have installed a Minbari power source instead. Clean and
Okay.
efficient.
He even adapted it? I don't know how much time he had to work on this.
Give me a hand with this, huh?
They're gonna get to ride it.
I hope this affair doesn't turn out badly for Mr. Gray.
He'll be all right. The record clearly shows the Colonel overstepped his bounds, and psychiatric scans should confirm his mental state is unstable.
Yeah, as soon as I take a look at him, it's gonna be over for him. Just drive around the corridors. Okay. That's fast. At least I got a chance to ride it around. That Minbari power source gave it a huge speed boost. Alright guys, there we have it. Another episode down. We had some more people trying to take Sinclair's job. Seems like a lot of people know that the reason he got the job was because of the Minbari. So a lot of people are suspicious about that. I guess that makes sense. Everybody wants to know why the Minbari chose him. And I think he was the only one that survived the line. I think everybody else died. Although I don't remember that for sure. And that other dude working with the Cycle, I think his name was Gray. He turned out to be alright. Seems to be a pretty decent person. Maybe we'll see him again in the future. But we've definitely seen how far Susan's willing to go, so she doesn't get scanned by the Cycle. I mean, if it ever came to it, which I doubt it would, she's just going to resign. And I think she might actually kill someone if they actually tried to force their way into her mind. Which, you know, she has very good reasons why she doesn't want that to happen. Which is connected to her mother. And also, maybe she might potentially have psychic abilities that she's trying to keep hidden. But I don't know about that one. We'll see how that goes. Alright guys, thanks so very much for watching. If you made this fun video, give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.